We'll have those stories in just a moment, but first, our top story.
A retired two-star general in South Dakota is giving better than even odds that the U.S. will launch a military strike against Iran now that the latest talks over Iran's nuclear program ended today without any deal.
However, negotiators say there was significant progress made and that further talks will take place next week. But as KELOLAND's Perry Groten reports, the retired general says a potential war in the Middle East is a last resort that might be the only option if Iran remains unwilling to scale back its nuclear capabilities.
Retired war planner Lynn Hartzell of Canton says he wasn't expecting any breakthroughs in the nuclear talks between the U.S. and Iran. He says it's more likely than not that the U.S. will eventually attack Iran.
I would say that better than 50-50 that we have military action. Again, I hope that we have a diplomatic solution that lasts. But I just don't go to sleep of a night thinking that's going to happen.
That's because Hartzell says Iran has never proven itself to be a trustworthy negotiating partner.
We've had agreements with them before. They've lied, they've cheated, they've been deceitful. I'm just not sure that we could expect anything else out of this regime.
The U.S. has moved ships into the region to ratchet up pressure on Iran.
You've got a huge armada in that region now with the carriers Lincoln and Ford and all of their task forces.
Senate Majority Leader John Thune said on Wednesday that President Trump is keeping his options open when it comes to dealing with Iran.
I think that he is preparing for contingencies and is pursuing his policy of peace through strength and working with allies in the region to ensure that we prevent Iran from ever having a nuclear capability.
To that end, Hartzell says regime change in Iran may be the only solution, but he acknowledges that there are risks involved.
You don't know what the next regime might look like, but we do know what this regime looks like, and it ain't good. So maybe it's time to fix it.
In Sioux Falls, Perry Groten, KELOLAND News.
Hartzell adds it's important that the military makes plans to protect U.S. forces overseas in case Iran retaliates with missile strikes. He says the threat of Iran cutting off oil supplies won't be much of a deterrent because the United States has plenty of domestic oil in reserve.